My name is Arika. I'm the Director of Policy and Advocacy at NMCAN, an organization that partners with young people impacted by systems to improve their transition to adulthood. I met Micaela through our advocacy work to pass a tax credit for employers who hire young people who are in foster care. We are deliberate in authentically engaging young people in our systems work, ensuring they drive our policy agenda, are part of the legislative process, and implementation post-passage. We do this by removing barriers to participation, like addressing transportation and childcare, sharing the information they need to understand the lawmaking process and bills they want to support, and supporting them to develop skills to be powerful advocates. Micaela and I spent many long days together that session. I would pick her and her baby up early in the morning to make the hour drive to the Capitol. We would eat all our meals together and drive back, some days not until late at night. I was so impressed by Micaela's interest in learning about the legislative process and about other aspects of state and federal government. We sat through debates on other issues, and Micaela listened to it all, asking me questions to inform her understanding. She learned and grew so much through the process. I could see her gaining confidence as she realized legislators were listening to her and what she had to say was important. We worked together every step of the way, securing a bill sponsor, giving feedback on the draft bill. Micaela's talking to legislators about her challenges securing employment, being expert witnesses in committee hearings, and watching the bill's final passage on the eve of the session's closing. Through all of this, we came to really trust each other in the work and as people.
My name is Micaela. I am a young person with foster care experience who advocates for systems change in New Mexico. I first met Arika when I signed up with New Mexico Child Advocacy Network to be part of the 2018 legislative session. It was only a 30-day session, but I never learned so much or grew such an interest in politics or changing policies. Every morning started with a burrito and coffee and a ride, extremely early in the morning. Once we got to Santa Fe, we would sit in committees and hear other bills as we waited for our bill. Arika taught me how the process worked and that it would be the same for our bill. I felt like I was getting my foot in the door. If I can understand all of that, I could understand other bills. Arika gave me a sense of direction. There were no questions she didn't know the answer to. If she didn't, she and I would find the answer together as a team. Now I ask Arika every question about my life, from tax forms to parenting skills. Our partnership turned into a friendship. She made all those long and what could be boring days fun and interesting. Honestly, policy and politics was not something I was interested in the first place. But by being at the Capitol, learning about the process, and seeing how my advocating could make a difference, I became really interested in it. I started paying attention to the news and national bills, something I never thought I would do. I also gained a lot of skills and got good at it. I am so glad I have met Arika. I know I am great, but I wouldn't be as great as I am if it wasn't for Arika's continuing support and teachings.